Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Johnny's Journey of the Pokemon Unite Ranked Ladder. My name is 134 and I hope you have a good time today. Well, as you can see, my time remaining as a beginner on this account is starting to go away. And so I wanted to play one more game before we can consider ourselves not a beginner anymore on this account. I do have another account that I used to play on, but I've stopped playing that account after like a week. And I started this Johnny account. But anyway, I've also started gathering some stats from my games. So I've basically been going through my profile, through my battle record, and just watching my games since I started this series. And apparently, my win rate for this series is 66% or 67% because I've played 6 games so far and I've only won 4. So we're looking to improve that record, but we'll see. Also, I've only played all-rounders, defenders, and supporters so far, so this time, I'm looking to play an attacker. Now, which attacker should we play? The ones available to me are Venusaur, Pikachu, Ninetales, Greninja, Decidueye, and Cinderace. These 4 trial licenses aren't available to me at the moment. So, I'm thinking of playing a simple character as my first attacker. Something that wouldn't be too difficult for me to play. Probably not Greninja, since I'm planning to play with Surf. Ninetales seems fine, or perhaps Pikachu. I think I'll play Pikachu for this game. So let's set that up. Let's make sure we have our items here. I am picking Choice Specs, Special Attack Specs, and Slick Spoon for lots of special attack. And then, let's hope we have a good team. I am also setting up my boost emblems for more special attack for Pikachu. So probably getting lots of green, some white for some HP. But yeah. As for held items, I should probably pick a held item that would fit Pikachu. Let's change Pokemon to our little electric mouse. It's not held items, it's battle items. As you can see, there's lots of special attack here. So my main choices are eject button and X attack, I think. I am thinking I'm gonna go eject button this game. So let's see how that goes. So we're gonna go on to ranked. We're at currently at grade class 3. Let's see if we can get back up this ladder. Okay, let's go. So as mentioned, we'll be picking our Pikachu. Let's get our eject button over here, like that. And we're gonna set path. No one's called yet their lanes. I'm thinking of heading out with our Cramorant, perhaps. So anyway, we have a Cramorant, Absol, Decidueye. 3 attackers so far, so I'm hoping that it isn't another attacker. Or else we're all gonna be squishy. Filipino, what do you want to play as? Also, I'm playing with voice chat off, I think. We don't know what they're gonna play. That's a bit scary. They're playing Cinderace, so another attacker, unfortunately. This is why it seems like so we have some relatively experienced players here, especially this Blade person. Okay. Let's go. So we're playing Thundershock first. So, Absol, don't get our farm, please. Absol? Absol? Okay, they're running back. Let's make sure we get this farm. Get this farm. Head down here. This farm. Then head here. Contest for this. Make sure we're getting this. Did Cramorant get the other one? They did. That's nice. So we should be slightly ahead now in experience. Especially with this Hoopa over here. Okay, Cramorant got that. Very nice. Let's see if we can explore a bit. We did. And then let's fall back, I think. Let's Electro Ball. Let's make sure we're falling back as we do this. End the battle. Nope. Let's make sure we are able to stay alive over here. There's a Sableye, apparently. Did I see that right? That's, oh no, that's not Sableye, that's a Mimikyu. Let's see if we can get this Mimikyu. Almost. Mimikyu's a bit scary to fight against, but if we can isolate the Mimikyu. Okay, let's make sure we don't die. To this ball toy as well. Okay, we do get the waltz. Very nice. Very good KO on our team. Absol seems to be finding the Mimikyu still. Oh, that's Score Bunny. Okay. Someone was finding the Mimikyu. Okay, that's very slow on my part. Let's keep getting this Bunnelby. Keep getting lots of experience for our team. However, I'm alone now against the Mimikyu, which I don't like. Let's see if we can snipe this. Hey, Hoopa might be heading here. Okay, my fault for heading up at the wrong time. Rowlet is very low on health, so they should head back up. So we now have Kirlia scoring, Mimikyu likely scoring as well. Okay, that's fine. That's my fault for being out of position, really. All we can do really is score at this point, so... Okay. That's... I keep misjudging my health. And Cramorant is stuck in base. Okay, are they idling? No, they're not. Okay. We do have a Gardevoir already on their side, which is bad. However, we need to keep fighting. We need to make sure that we're not gonna get KO'd by Mimikyu. I'm gonna fall back all the way back to base, gather some health, then immediately run back. I need to help defend bottom now. They got KOs on 2 of them. Very nice. This Bunnelby somehow still here. I need to get rid of that, I think. Okay, everyone's rotating bottom now, which is a bit weird, in my opinion. So let's make sure we're contesting for this Reggie. No one's here. Okay, Dragapult's here apparently. But they're at a much higher level than me, so I immediately get KO'd. But there is 2 or 3 here, so that's fine, I think. But I am falling behind quite a lot in experience, so I'm gonna start farming these and really out here. Because I think that's the best way for me to get my experience back up in a safe way. I need to get to at least level 8 or 9 on this Pokemon. Okay. How are we? There's 2 down, however there's a Mimikyu here. And to stay in base. I how could I have kept myself alive there? I don't know. I don't really know how I could have kept myself alive there, to be honest. That's because we have Mimikyu and God of War here. I'm just feeding at this point. Huh. I think... Okay, now we have two of them AFK, apparently. Two of them have stopped trying. What is going on in this game? What a game. Yes. Mimikyu is over here. Okay, let's not give them the experience, I think. Dao is back. Koopa Unite move. Just fall back. Make sure I'm not giving them free experience. Well, with Mimikyu there. Yeah, we have Raboot here for some reason. Okay. Router is still alive. We might be able to get this Hoopa. Maybe. That would be a lot of catch-up experience on our end. We do get the Hoopa. We do get level 9. We got our Unite move. Alright. So Mimikyu is following our Decidui. So let's make sure we're giving them some backup. Okay, there's a Mimikyu. And I get KO'd. Wow. That's a lot of damage on their end. Yeah, that's a lot of damage on their end. That's Dragapult apparently. Not Mimikyu. Okay. Our Spore Bunny is still AFK. Let's keep trying to farm some experience, I think. And try and be at a decent level. Raboot is back! Hooray! Let's try and get back some experience before Rayquaza spawns. Regieleki probably won't help us that much. Okay. I don't think I have much choice but to Unite move here. We do get Mimikyu, hopefully. See if we can get the Zero Aura. We do get Zero Aura, very nice. See if we can get Hoopa. We're gonna wait for them to get out of the Unite move, very nice. Let's see if we can get this Hoopa. We do get Hoopa. So we might have a chance at Rayquaza still. Okay, we are contributing a lot now at the end of the game, but let's see. Cramorant is heading there. Regieleki is heading up top. Okay, we do have Dragapult here, which is bad for us. Let's make sure we're falling back, falling back, falling back. I guess it's fans of Force Dragapult, which just catches up to me and KOs me. So that's pretty bad. So that's immediately us probably losing this game. Cramorant has just scored 68 points, which is I think nice. But Dragapult usually scores, and Gardevoir as well, usually scores more than 100 points for us, for the enemy team. So, head back down to the bottom. See if we can do anything about this. Okay, they've just gotten Rayquaza. It's pretty bad. I should have fallen back because I was pretty much alone. And I've lost most of my points, even though I didn't have much in the first place. That's lots of bad mistakes for us. Okay, let's try and defend this. We are really struggling, aren't we? It's gonna be difficult for us, to say the least, to break these shields. I should open with Volt Tackle, followed by Electro Ball. Let's make sure that we aren't dying. Let's hit a Volt Tackle, Electro Ball. Let's get a Mimikyu. Very nice. That. But even though I do have 50, I do not anymore have the ability to score these remaining points. So let's just get the KOs as much as we can. Yep. We're not gonna reach the enemy base in time. Okay, Constellation Pride, I guess we do get lots of KOs on this Pikachu, but we have basically lost this game. They threw, but we didn't get those KOs in time, as far as I can tell. So that seems like a loss for this first attacker game. So we now fall to 4-3. And so our win differential falls now to 1 above. Okay, so we update our stats. So our current win rate is now at 57% for this series. Basically, just 4 wins out of 7, which is pretty bad. And we now have a negative win differential on attackers. Pretty bad. But yeah, we do have several of our team just staying base, which is a bit weird. I do not like this Cramorant player. I do not think you deserve MVP, even though you got a lot of points at the end. So we lost 1. Yeah, team ID during battle. That's unfortunate, but it happens, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna save that replay, and we're gonna watch that game over again. What was that? Achievement? Skip that for till later. So let's analyze this game and see what we did wrong. So Mimikyu, Dragapult, Gardevoir, Zeraora, Hoopa. So lots of really good positioning, some stealth as well. Mimikyu can just attack you from very far, very long range. Zeraora is really quick. Although I did not feel Zeraora's presence that much. It was more Gardevoir, Mimikyu, and Dragapult that I really felt the presence of. Okay. So what do we notice as the game starts? Enemy team has all moved away. From the base, Hoopa seems to be going up top. We have Mimikyu here, Ralts as well. GP I think is what it's called, and Zeraora heading bottom maybe? But we already have the first signs of a possible loss here with our score bunny staying in base. Yeah, Absol is also stealing our farm, which is pretty bad. Rowler is all alone at the bottom lane, so that's also pretty bad. And they seem to be leaving her alone and heading to jungle. Okay. Okay, this game is starting off amazingly. No one's heading bottom. What is Rowlet doing? So, immediately we have a problem here. So Cramorant and I doing pretty good at levels. Rowlet is stealing from Absol. I would say that Absol deserves the central area a lot more than Rowlet. And we still have Score Bunny staying here in base. So that's an immediate lot less levels here. Hoopa seems to be alone up top. Ralt seems to be alone in the center. I would say Zeraora probably fits the central area best out of these 3 over here, but now they're all sharing experience and it's not good for their side either. But that's offset by this guy over here. Okay. So we have a 2v1 up top. So that is why Pikachu and Cramorant were easily able to get some farm up here. That's why we were able to somehow defeat this Hoopa. Zeraora seems to now be heading bottom, while we have Mimikyu and GP in the center, stealing from Ralts? That confused me a bit. This enemy team rotation is a bit weird to me. Meanwhile, we have Absol now trying to fight bottom alone against Zeraora and GP. Rowlet is still in the central area. I don't know where they're going at this point. Maybe heading up top to help us? I don't quite know. I think so. Trying to help up top. They could beat this Hoopa. But I doubt they'll be able to catch up with Hoopa's repositioning. So I almost get this Mimikyu, but they do fall back in time. Mimikyu seems so strong. I have no idea how to fight against the Mimikyu, to be quite honest with you. I have no idea how to play against the Mimikyu. But Cameron does get the KO. That's good. Spore Bunny is trying to chase down this Mimikyu. But defender's advantage means that they'll be able to stay alive for a long time. Meanwhile, what the heck is Rowlet doing? Okay, we have Hoopa trying to invade our jungle. Zeraora versus Absol, the two mid laners trying to fight over at the bot lane for some reason. Have this bit of evolution here. I don't know what it's called. I've never played this Pokemon before. But yeah, at 7.5 minute mark, I am at a very bad position. I probably lose to this Volts to this Kirlia. There we go. Hamran is doing stuff. Where is Scorbunny at this point? Where is Scorbunny? Scorbunny is finally moving. Okay, very nice. But they are a level behind everyone, as expected. Okay, where does Scorbunny decide to head? It seems to be heading to the bot lane. Our bottom path. Where are they going? Heading straight to the goal zone? He got KO'd. What? Okay, Absol is fighting for their life here. Scorbunny is once again heading out. Heading out, heading out. What? Like, just heading out to the bottom path. Seems to be heading straight for the goal zone. Oh, we turn back. Okay. So, you're fighting for our lives up here, right? I have needed to fall back to this middle. Goal zone just to gather some health. Router is fighting for our lives here. Hammer is defending. Trying to defend as best they can. Our Gardevoir is already at level 8. Way ahead of everyone else. I'm at level 6. I can't really fight this Gardevoir. So basically, Gardevoir and Zeraora have basically snowballed for them, as well as this Pokemon over here. I don't know what it's called. But even at this early point, it seems like a losing battle for us. Absol versus Zeraora seems to be interesting though. As Scorbunny attempts to attack a level 7 Pokemon. Yep. 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 Didn't even try. This Pokemon did not even need to break a sweat to score those points and to KO that. Scorbunny's heading straight back out. What is going on here? Everyone's heading bottom now. Scorbunny's heading straight to bottom lane against the Dragon Pokemon and Zeraora, heading straight to the goal with their 10 points. And they finally evolve, level 5. So I find this player now very interesting as to figure out where they're headed. I finally get up from getting KO'd. Like, this is now utterly fascinating to me how this player is playing. But yeah. In short, my misplays are basically just mispositioning. Accidentally getting into fights that I did not want to be in is really hurting us. It's really hurting me. So instead, I try to farm here over at the top, even though they're trying to get Regieleki. Because that's, I think, what I could do at the moment. I should be in top, but I could not fight. Dartrix here has no choice but to fight this Hoopa, even though it's probably losing battle. But Cramorant and Absol seem to be pushing back bottom path. So this is a surprisingly close game so far still. Okay. It's a KO on Dartrix as expected. Our Raboot is heading up top where 3 Pokemon are. Probably gonna get KO'd really easily once again. However, I do find it quite interesting that Raboot has now caught up to our Dartrix in terms of experience. That is so strange to me. It's like they're not being punished for their AFKing, but there you go. Leading to Gardevoir, who did gets KO'd immediately as well. Dartrix, unfortunately. I'm gonna get KO'd here. So yeah, even though numbers wise it's even, the sheer level disadvantage has us beat. Paramount is fighting 1v2. Well, a 1v1 really that can't win because we have Dragapult now. And Absol is just here in the middle fighting the Swablu and Altaria. Which I think is a smart choice considering that we are falling behind. However, Absol is probably the only one in our team who can reliably fight someone 1v1 and likely win. I'm still trying to farm at this point, which I feel like could be a good choice. I tried to help our Dartrix against the Mimikyu, but it's not gonna do that well. I'm lucky that this Mimikyu wasn't able to target me with that Shadow Sneak, I think, attack. I should have just fallen right back as soon as I saw this. Because Hoopa can do a lot of damage with their Unite move. Okay, how are we experience-wise? Everyone except Hoopa on the enemy team is at level 10 or above. We only have Absol and Cramorant on our team at level 10 or above. Where is Cramorant? I think they're at our base. Yeah, this is where Cramorant stays at base for a slight bit. And I got confused whether they were AFK or not, but our Raboot is definitely AFKing for quite a bit at this point. Just look at that. Unfortunate. Hoopa scores, but with the help of our Dartrix, we are able to KO this Hoopa. So we get some level of revenge. We are able to level up to level 9 and evolve. We see the signs of Mimikyu up here. And so with 2, now 3 of us here, we try and fight them, but 2 of us get KO'd. That's 2 on 2. 2 kills for 2 KOs. We even get the KO in Gardevoir. That shows how underrated Cramorant is. So that's actually good for our team since catch-up experience is really, really good. That brings Cramorant up to level 12 on par with the Gardevoir and the Dragapult. I also get some experience out of that for KOing one of them, I think, or at least getting an assist, and that's why I'm level 10 now. But, unfortunately, once again, this player has decided not to play. Now, I'm not gonna put all the blame on this player. However, it does feel like their lack of contribution contributed a lot to our loss here. It's just unfortunate, really, that we sometimes get players who are otherwise busy or have just decided not to play. It's just unfortunate. Cramorant's trying to score here, but it gets stopped by the Mimikyu. Probably a bad choice. The Jyeonie is now left high and dry to get easily KO'd by the enemy team if they could catch up. Mimikyu could easily get this, I think. No? Really? Cinderace somehow levels up? I have no idea how or why. KOs on the Cinderace and Mimikyu. We do get Zero Aura as well, I think. Okay. So Gardevoir gets Regieleki up top. That's what it looks like when Regieleki spawns. But anyway, Cinderace gets KO'd here up top for trying to, I don't know, sacrifice themselves to get this Regieleki. Absol gets KO'd at the bottom. Meanwhile, we get Zero Aura and Mimikyu at the bottom. Hoopa is using their Unite move, so basically just wait it out and try and get there. It was a bad move for me to use my Unite move so early, right before Rayquaza, but I thought it was the only way we could have won that fight. But anyway, we do get Hoopa here. We do get even more catch-up experience to help our team. Did Cramran get ready steal? I don't think so. I don't think they'll be able to. This seems like some fruitless effort here by our Cramran, unfortunately. Especially with Rayquaza spawning and just KOing that Registeel. Okay, one thing I love to do in these analysis is figuring out where everyone is as Rayquaza spawns. Hoopa is quite far away. Zeraora seems to be heading towards middle. Our Cinderace is very far away. Gardevoir is in our jungle and easily defeat our Decidueye if they see him. I am the closest on our team there, but seeing Dragapult there scares me off. Rightfully so. I'm about to get KO'd here if I remember correctly. Dragapult can just easily catch up and get the KO. Okay, so that's immediately several of us down. Gardevoir does get the Decidueye. Absol gets KO'd as well. Cinderace is going somewhere. Probably heading out to score. If they're the kind of player I think they are. Cameron gets their points in. Cinderace gets their points in. But at this point, the lead is too big that 20 points will not help. Okay. Someone tell me how, despite being stationary for half the game, how? Someone tell me how Cinderace is at the same level as both Decidueye and Pikachu. That is just beyond me. Like, Hoopa can getting stuck at level 10 because they got KO'd a lot. That's fine. Zeraora I can understand since they weren't able to really snowball as well. Gardevoir I can understand. Dragapult I can understand. Mimikyu I can understand. But how? How the heck is Cinderace at level 11? How are they being rewarded? Why are they being rewarded for this? Right? Okay. And now they're just trying to get some more points, I guess. They're gonna try and score these 3, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to score like 6 whole points. Wait, is that really what they're trying to do? Oh boy. Gardevoir is gonna wreck them. Or Dragapult, maybe. Yeah, they're just trying to score at this point. Okay. I take back what I said about Cramorant earlier. Where's Cramorant? Oh, they're KO'd. I take back what I said about Cramorant earlier. They didn't contribute a lot. There was just one point where they were stationary, but this Cinderace does not deserve any praise. In my opinion, at least. It's unfortunate. Maybe they were busy. Maybe they were doing something else. Maybe they just couldn't pay attention to the game, but I cannot believe that they're a higher level than me at this point. That's just painful to see. I am out here in our go zone, fighting off 3, and almost getting KOs. Getting through the shields at least. Right? I'm using my Unite move. Get the KO on Zeraora. Trying to fight off these 3. Cinderace is falling back finally. I don't know. If they decide to get points, I'm definitely gonna blame them for this loss. Dragapult is heading towards our base since they know they've scored a lot already. Yeah, any late game heroics now by the Cinderace will not help. Okay, get level 13 somehow. I'm guessing from those KOs, but they just keep scoring. Absol gets KO, I think. No, there's Cramorant KO on Gardevoir. Cramorant KO on Dragapult. It's very nice there. Cramorant is almost down, so There goes Cramorant, unfortunately. Yeah, we're getting all these KOs now, and Cinderace is just trying to score. It's just truly unfortunate. We could have used you in any of these team fights, you know? But that's what it is. Okay. So, we are gonna play one more game as an attacker. Let's see how that goes. So, which attacker shall we play? We've played Pikachu. Thinking let's play Greninja this time, or Decidueye. Why are we gonna space in the race? You know what? Let's space in the race and see whether we can actually play better than that player. Okay. My Cinderace build is basically a Muscle Band, Rapid Fire Scarf, and Attack Weight. So Attack Weight is when we score a goal, our attack increases. Rapid Fire Scarf is increase our attack speed, basically. And Muscle Band is for more basic attack stuff. So my goal here is just to get lots of basic attacks and KO our enemies that way. So pretty easy there. It's not gonna take too much thinking to play. So that's good for us. Okay, let's get into the queue. Okay, we are now in the game. Just trying to set up my stat sheet just to make sure I have the right information there. Oops. So we are picking, once again, our Cinderace here. Make sure we pick that early. We have a Pikachu and a Sylvia on our team, as well as a Machamp. Here's hoping for Defender or Support as the last Pokemon here. We are gonna pick our eject button as well here. So you can reposition. You have Meowscarada and Zoroark, apparently. Interesting. So we now have another squishy team except for our Machamp. Let's see how that goes. We now have lots of people trying to score goals. Experience share Meowscarada. That's a bit strange. Leftover Sylveon. Some of these builds are kind of weird. Anyway, the Lucario, Cinderace, Slowbro, Zeraora, Charizard in the enemy team. A lot more balance. Let's see their ratings. They all seem to have decent experience in the game. Some of them seem rather new though. Yeah. Like if you compare it to myself, I do have a lot more of those, but that's just achievement points you can get just by playing the game, so I don't really think that's an indicator of much, really. Okay. We're Score Bunny, this time on the bottom path. Let's see how well we do. Here's hoping we do better than the other Cinderace. It seems like a real person team as well. That's great news. I'm thinking of trying to get farm from this Sprigatito. We're gonna get as many levels as possible, so that we can get an experience in the advantage in levels. We have Zeraora here and Charmander as well. Okay, eject button out. Let's make sure we don't get KO'd immediately. Get the KO on Zeraora, very nice. We basically baited him into attacking us there. We can get this Charmander as well. We do get the Charmander as well, very nice. We might get... Seems like we are gonna get the advantage on this game. Let's score our first points. We do not get to score our first points because of Zeraora over here. Let's just fall back to our goal zone, get ourselves some hit points, and keep pushing because we are in the lead. From what I can tell is Zoroark gets KO'd, unfortunately. So you can find Charmander. There's their ore though. Let's push them back. Charmander's following us, so let's fall back, let's fall back, let's fall back. Let's get the Swablu. We fall back to our Gozo once again. Okay, that's a bit of lag on my end. We keep getting our experience, very nice. Let's get this Altaria, steal back from the Charmander. Okay, there's a Raboot heading our way. We fall back a bit. Let's make sure that our Floragato can get some experience. Our Floragato could definitely use some experience, really, now that I think about it. Okay, we fall back here. Let's see if we can get ours. This here Aura now, who's in no man's land, really. Try to hit this Raboot. Did we get them? We did not. Zoroark, please get them. Very nice. Okay, no one's heading up top. So I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head up top now. We're at level 6, heading to level 7. That's pretty good for us at this point in the game. Our EV is still an EV. That means they're at most level 3. Okay. That's not good. Choke is here. Very nice. That means lots of good things for our team. Let's get our Pyro Ball. That means a lot of damage for our team. I'm gonna leave that to Machoke to get that juicy experience. Let's hit. Oh. Good thing that Lucario did not attack me wild in the telekinesis. That's pretty good. Let's hit this Lucario. Machoke gets KO. That's my fault, I think. We're not helping. See if we can get this Lucario. We got the Lucario. I get KO'd here. I do not. Let's get the Feint over here. We are on 30 of 30. So we somehow dodged this call. Very nice. Let's see if we can get this. Slowbird probably won't. Do push them back enough. But not enough to let's fall back here. They did force me to use the eject button. I could have just fainted. Okay, we do get the Unite move here as we evolve into Cinderace. This is a much closer game than the first one, in my opinion. Okay. KO10 Aura. As we now find out Sylveon. Zoroark gets a KO. Sylveon gets a KO. Very nicely done by our team. Let's get rid of this Slowbro, I think. Okay, hit a Pyro Ball. Let's see if we can get. Okay, that's a Scald. Let's hit a Feint. Hit a Feint. Very nicely done. We are about to get killed. Turn around. Let's hit the Pyro Balls. It's pretty bad. My end, I think. But we do almost get the KO on Lucario. Unfortunately, Machoke gets KO'd. I tried, but I wasn't doing well there. Yeah, we are holding top quite well. Check button's up. So Machoke is back up here. Very nice. We're at level 10. Very good. Where are they? Let's see if I can get some points in. I can get my attack weight up. Lots of KOs in the bottom part of the map. We can start stacking. I definitely need some stacks. I don't mind using Fireball here. Machoke is starting to get. Okay, they Unite moved me. I might Unite move them. They got a KO on me, which gives them lots of experience. Unfortunately, Machoke decided not to help. It's unfortunate since they were trying to fight the Regieleki. On the bottom half, we are losing this fight, so it seems. So lots of catch-up experience for the enemy team, unfortunately. Let's try and defend top against this Regieleki. Gold Zone got destroyed. Let's see if we can feint over there. Okay, hit a Fireball, maybe. Do not. Experience share Cinderace. What? Let's close it on this Lucario. KO on Lucario. KO on Cinderace as well. Let's not get hit by this Altaria. See if we can stack even more. Gonna definitely need to fall back now. So you can hit this Altaria, get some points, and fall back. Okay, Meowscarada is really hitting it in the bottom path, from what I can tell. Okay, there's no one center though. There's no one center? Okay, Zoroark is center. Okay, fine. I'll go help Machoke or Machamp. They are Machamp now, but they are fighting all alone. You get the KO on Lucario still. They have Blaze Kick, from what I can tell. You keep stacking though. Yep, they break top. Okay. They get the feint. Okay. Oh, I did not notice my health bar going that low. That is my fault entirely. Okay, let's give some experience to the enemy team as Charizard KOs them both. Machamp is probably gonna lose as well, but Machamp gets a KO on Cinderace. Okay, I'm heading straight to Rayquaza now. No, I should help bottom, I think. Let's get some KOs. Get KO on the Slowbro as well. Just make sure that we're slowly heading towards Rayquaza as well. Make sure no one's getting it. We're slowed a lot. Okay, we've pushed them back. I think this might be a good time to get Rayquaza. No one's getting Rayquaza? Okay, let's get Rayquaza. Push them back a bit. Get them as soon as possible. Zoroark's here. Choke is here. We got it. Let's immediately head towards goal zones. We do not get Zeraora, unfortunately. But they cannot stop us now from scoring. There, nicely done. Sylveon's almost KO'd. We might still have this. I need to defend our Sylveon. We almost get Cinderace on the enemy team. Let's get Zeraora. I get the right move by Charizard. Immediately KOs me. Does Machamp get it? Machamp get it? Very nice, Machamp. Even without the shields, gets a score in. Very nice about Machamp. Machamp might be MVP here, and I would be happy to give it MVP. Zoroark. Come on, you can do it. You can reach it. Come on, Zoroark, you can do it. Come on, you can get there. Oh, they're fighting Charizard. That was a lot more fun. We might have won that game. Let's see. We won that game. Very nicely done. Very nicely done, our team. So that brings us now to 5-3. And I think I'll give a thumbs up to Machamp. Machamp. I'll give a thumbs up to Meowscarada and our Zoroark. I'm not sure about Sylveon. And on the enemy team, do I want to give anyone a thumbs up? Probably the Slowbro. Ooh, they thumbs up me. Okay, that's very nice. And their Charizard, I think. Sure. Save that replay. Yep. Delete that. Okay. Do you want to see battle data? No, I don't think we do. Let's just show it anyway. Just for our recording's sake. That's that. These are the moves that we chose. These are the performance stats. Does it not show the builds? I don't think it does. That's unfortunate. I would have wanted to see that. Let's see the battle report. So we were actually in the lead for quite a lot of this game. And we expanded that lead at Rayquaza. It's going to be interesting to see where the enemy team was as we fought Rayquaza. Okay. We won that game, and so we get another diamond in Great Class 3. But we're not veteran, unfortunately. Okay, let's go watch that game. Go here, go replay. Let's see what happened during that game. Their team seems a lot more balanced, but our team has a lot of KOs. So let's see what went wrong for them, especially in the bottom lane when we left there and decided to go with Machoke. So immediately we can tell this is a real person game with everyone moving. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought this was another one of those AFK players, but they were not. But they do have an experience share, which is a bit strange in my opinion. Is that little bulb there tells me they have an experience share. Okay, so who's heading middle for their team? No one? Score Bunnies. We have Zoroark in the middle for us. We have Eevee and Machop up top against Lucario Slowpoke, and we have Scorbunny and Sprigatito at the bottom against Zeraora and Charmander. I still believe Zeraora should not be here. I do believe Scorbunny and Zeraora should have switched places, but it's fine. Okay, I'm in a bad spot because I just recently rushed in. Thank goodness for eject button. Or else I would have been just toast there. We were able to bait Zeraora into attacking us, diving us. And we do soon get the KO on Charmander as well. It's unfortunate that Pikachu did not get enough experience from that. They finally do and are able to evolve into Florigato. Zoroark gets their first points. That's very nice. So yeah, this Meowscarada, this Florigato is doing very well. Okay, let's check out our top lane now, where we have our Sylveon, who also has experience share for some reason. They're an attacker though. Would have been great if they were trying to help carry this Machop, which they might be, I don't know. But it seems weird for an attacker to be carrying an experience share. And we have that on both sides of the field, apparently. Lucario is fighting Boltoy. I almost thought they were not gonna keep fighting that Boltoy. We're still fighting here at the bot lane. Very close match. We have another one with experience share, apparently. It just keeps going here at bot lane. We have Raboot now helping out from the center, pushing me back, despite the level advantage, because with 3 of them now here, I can't really guarantee a KO on our side of the field. Try to get Charmander, but I am now surrounded, so I fall back with the eject button. I think we get KO'd here, not quite sure. Citrus Berries help. Do I get Zeraora at least? I do. Do I get Raboot? I almost do. My mistake here is falling back. The burn damage gets me. They have Potion apparently. And Zoroark gets the KO. Meanwhile, top path gets cleared by Slowbro. Charmeleon is now in the middle fighting these Swallow and Altaria. Lucario is heading up top. Raboot is heading back to the center. And this time we have Raboot and Machoke up top, both at level 6. How are we in terms of levels? This Eevee is unfortunately still at level 3. So we're now in a position where we are a bit behind on experience, especially this bottom lane, where we have the entire enemy team converging from what it seems. And especially this Eevee at level 3 is especially vulnerable. Their aura usually gets rid of half of their health. That's unfortunate. It's my fault, I guess, for leaving, for not giving enough experience to Sprigatito / Florigato. But now you have Sylveon jumping to level 5, closing out that level gap. However, this Zero Aura is now approaching level 7. Okay, so Shermina's heading up there. Yeah, Slowbro here, Machoke out there fighting a Bunnelby and the Lucario there. So I'm in very much in danger at this point. Zoroark just seems content being in the middle. Then some more buffs. Okay, what happens to me here? Almost get KO'd. I fall back to my goal zone, which unfortunately leaves Machoke vulnerable. I tried to help, but it was far too late. I am far too far as well. So they were able to successfully isolate us too. But with the two citrus berries, I'm able to get enough health and hit this Slowbro back. We pushed him back to the goal zone, thankfully. Yeah, level-wise, Zoroark is now dominating. I missed the Fireball. Zoroark, when they decide to help, is gonna be quite a hard Pokemon to beat. Once they decide to help our lane, which they are doing now. If we can get coordinated here, that would be great, but Machoke and I are far too far away to really help. Sylveon gets a KO, Zoroark gets a KO at this point. Zoroark can easily get another one if they wanted to, but they wisely decide to fall back since they're at half health. I should have fallen back at this point since I'm losing a lot of health and I should not have been trying to score. That's one of my weaknesses currently, is that I keep trying to score at the worst times. I'm lucky to have Paint, I'm lucky to have Eject button. I should not have survived that fight. Once again, I leave Machoke isolated, and I get there far too late. So that's bad play by me. You know, I have Zoroark and Sylveon trying to fight this Charizard, who is unfortunately at a low level still. Yeah, most of our team is out leveling their side of the field. But Sylveon gets isolated here, and they could get KO'd. Masquerada has just used their Unite move and falls back because of the speed increase. Zoroark gets KO on Charizard, gets his KO on Zeraora. Unfortunately, Slowbro gets the revenge KO on Zoroark. Machoke and I try to fight this Regieleki. I try to score. Okay, I could have tried to help fight this Regieleki instead of stacking. I could have done that so that we can get this Regieleki much faster, and so this Cinderace would have been forced to stop Regieleki instead of fighting us. However, at that moment, I was just thinking of stacking. Machoke doesn't seem to be hurt a lot by this Regieleki as well. It's unfortunate that Sprigatito, Masquerada is only at level 9 at this point. I feel like I have basically hampered their progress by getting all that experience at the beginning. However, they are fighting quite well at the moment. Especially with Sylveon helping them, they are very easily able to push back this bottom path. However, with Charizard and Zeraora here, they can get an advantage back. Zoroark helps now, but they are at the wrong place at the wrong time. They're staggered here. Meanwhile, enemy team gets Regieleki as well. So, our lead now is very small. I tried to get the opposing team Cinderace. I missed another Pyro Ball. Fortunate, I tried to chase down the enemy Cinderace, but it's too far away. I now try to help this isolated Lucario. But in close range, Machamp gets exposed to a lot of damage. So now I have Cinderace Mirror. I think I win this, especially with the Alteri helping me. Bottom lane we have 3v2. Zoroark just trying to dive in, get as much damage in as possible. But Masquerada gets 2 KOs for the trouble. You should just run. You should just run. Masquerada, just run. You don't need to fight this Regirock. Good. I fall back, get some HP, but Choke is now running back in, which is a bit scary in my opinion. You should not be running in like that. But this Lucario is standing still. What is going on with this Lucario? It's your night move. Lucario is still standing still. Gets the KO on Lucario somehow. But Cinderace gets a revenge KO, avenging their fallen brethren. I get my score in. Okay. Why is Lucario AFK? Wait, did we win because they had an AFK on their team? Ah, that sucks. I was so happy about that win as well. Zoroark gets KO'd. Machoke gets isolated. Probably gets KO'd. Fighting for their life. Yep, gets KO'd. Lucario is fighting moving again. Sylveon is fighting 1v. Sylveon's fighting with me at the bottom. I think Masquerada got KO'd as well. I don't know if we got this slow bro, but okay. Let's play Where's Everyone at Rayquaza game. At the final stretch, Lucario is heading somewhere. Lucario and Cinderace, enemy Cinderace are both far away. Charizard is heading to the middle. Slowbro is running away from me and Sylveon. Zoroark is heading there as well. So we are actually in a better position here for the Rayquaza. Sylveon survives the Unite move from Slowbro and Charizard attack. Charizard almost gets KO'd. Zoroark gets a KO on Charizard. Almost get the KO on Slowbro as well, which gives us enough space to fight this Rayquaza. So, where is the enemy team now? Our Sylveon's getting points. Zoroark and Masquerade are down here at the bottom. Lucario seems to be trying to get points to back cap. This is very bad. Very bad for any player, in my opinion. 9 points! They decided to back up with 9 points. Sylveon is in no man's land right now. Sylveon, you should not be there, in my opinion. Because the entire enemy team, except for Lucario, is between you and us. There's 4 of us here. The last one of us is over here. That's a level 13 they could easily KO at this point. Get the lead back. Very small margin at this point. Sylveon fights back Cinderace. Can they fight back to the Aura? Probably. Almost gets a KO. But with the team now helping out, this should now be an easy win at this point. Slowbro gets 100, but we get a few hundred as well. This Machamp. This Machamp. I was so happy for this Machamp. Even after losing the shields, no one decides to attack this Machamp. The Aura was almost hit it, but you do get the extra 100 just for rubbing salt in the wound. But with 14 seconds left, no one on the enemy team, even though they have lots of points on them, 44, 43, and 7 on Slowbro. Even with only Zoroark left alive, no one on the enemy team has a chance of scoring at this point. They cannot get to our goal zones, and so we win this game. Right, so that's 2 games as attacker. First game as Pikachu, and next game as Cinderace. We have avenged the Cinderace from earlier. We decided to not be AFK this time, unlike the opposing Cinderace. We have a decent amount of damage. I'm surprised Masquerade did not Descartes and Macho did not have that much damage, and that surprised me. That's a surprisingly low amount of damage from them, considering they were in fights so much. But anyway, that's 2 matches, 1 win, 1 loss. So our role win rate is now at 50%. That's good. But I'll continue gathering stats for this series, making sure that I keep that updated as much as I can with roles and charts and stats. Maybe we could gather enough data so that we can start predicting which Pokemon we should use for depending on team composition and stuff, and as well as which items we should use. I don't know. That could be a long-term goal. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do feel free to subscribe. But for now, the grind continues. Goodbye, everyone.